Bird, get the one.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And let's see what Arizona has coming up on Tuesday, then on Wednesday.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
A look at Arizona's starting group. Davis is out there with Reed. Then there's Brown, and it's Pat. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Pat. Back to Reed. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Wildcats.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Pat. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Bradley. 6 to shoot. The three. Pat grabs the board.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Bradley a screen on Reed. Outside Bradley. Takes a three. Pat grabs the board. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. They set the pick. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
It's stolen. Outside, Reed, down low. Pass to Pat. Tries it from 19. Rebound, Wildcats. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
It's tipped. Outside Bradley. Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Pass to Davis. Here's Pat. No good from the wing. And for Arizona, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
Arizona moving the ball around. For the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film. We are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Jones checked in for Brown. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Bottoms the pass to Rogers. Here's Magician. No good on the three. And for Arizona, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the former Rookie of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon. Now a heady veteran, Tim, and always helping.
Yeah, Kevin, this is a 6th-man winner back in 2023. And not to mention, he also won the Citizenship Award. Just an incredible career for the former 2nd-round pick.
Here's Gay. He has yet to score. Jacks up a three. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Rogers. Here's the monster. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Magician missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wildcats lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Arizona.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Mack is out there with Jones. And there's the monster. Then it's Magician. And it's Rogers in at the 5, roaming the paint. First free throw is good. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Taking a look at Arizona.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Back passes the Magician. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Outside Bradley. Wildcats need to get off a shot here. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Jones, the pass to Magician. To the wing on the left. Here's Peck. That three off the mark. Arizona leading by 5. Pass to Bradley. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. From downtown, Rodgers pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the monster. The layup off target. And for Arizona, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bradley. Misses the three. Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the inside, the monster nails the baby hook. The monster's got 5 points so far.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. The Wildcats again cannot hit. Here's the great one. Jones from outside. Rebound. Wildcats.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wildcats passing it around. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to the monster. Here's Pat. Here's the great one. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wildcats leading by 6. He's covered by Brown. Outside Bradley. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Pat. Brown outside. To the paint. From 10 feet out. The monster, no good. The Wildcats have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. From deep, Pack grabs the board. Pack's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left side wing. 1:22 left to play in the first half. And the shot is good. The great one's got his first points in this one.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The Wildcats again cannot hit.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Arizona shooting around 40% from the floor here. To the middle. Unloads from 9. Kicks it out to Bradley. Hits the three-point bomb. 12 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's the monster. He has 5. To the left wing. Back passes to the great one. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Inside. The buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And the first half is now in the books. Arizona ahead, leading by 7. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
When I look at Arizona, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're heading. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Shooting 40% from the field. Reed is out there with Davis. And it's Pack. Then there's Brown. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. To the middle. It's hauled in by Arizona.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Well, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And here's Davis for 3. That one, no good. Wildcats leading by 7. Wildcats passing it around. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. At the top of the key, Reed. Let's go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Reed's got his second bucket of the night. Good on the triple. And the Wildcats lead by 10.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Pat. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by Arizona. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Howard.
Thanks. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Magician passes to Pat. Here's Magician. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From deep, Rogers pulls it in. At a 32% clip from the field, they're just not executing. Brown the pass to Pat. Clock at 6. Pass to the monster. Rebound, Wildcats. It's Bradley on the wing, still without a basket. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Wildcats lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Lots of room. Again, Arizona.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Pass the Magician. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here is Rogers. Here's Magician. Called the run. Good on the 3-point shot. There's the 3. And so it's the Wildcats looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Good, nice job down low.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Rogers. Here's the monster. 20 feet out. The shot misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the layup is good. And the Wildcats lead by 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. And it's Magician missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's the monster, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Brown is checked in for Jones. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Stay there.
Here is Rogers. Out left to the wing. Releases. Magician's shot is good. Arizona leading by 17. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Number 3.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 24.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to the monster. And a miss there on the triple. Wildcats leading by 22.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's hauled in by Bronx. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Back passes to Magician. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. To end the drought, bangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The Wildcats call time here. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Arizona now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Bradley, a screen on Reed. Guarded by Reed. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Arizona.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
For the Wildcats, Bradley, 1 shot.
Free throw good from Bradley. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the great one. Good! Lays it right in there. Here's Gay. Shoots it. And he misses the J. Here's Bottoms. So no problem for Arizona as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. And I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.